So here we are. 3 hours strong. Of course, the edited parts are not going to add up to 3 hours, but I'm going 3 hours strong. And we're now on frickin' Noveria. So, yeah, Snow Planet. Oh, hello, free experience. Let's go ahead and skip this frickin' loading screen. Alright, this one is a lot less combat-y here in the beginning, I believe. At least from my memory, but my memory's been kind of faulty so far. Oh yeah, here we go.
That's far enough.
We'll cooperate. Yeah, that's my answer.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Cooperate. Oh, wait. I am with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
We will cooperate.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yikes. Fine. Whatever. Of course, those are just for show. Weird computers.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard there were Geth here.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
And where's this guy?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Okay.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni.
And this is going to be my first playthrough where I don't listen to that advice. Thank God. Okay, here's a first side mission over here.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already?
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling, in other words.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
No, sounds shady. Oh, well, I do want to shop, so.
Maybe later.
And we'll go ahead and check out upgrades.
Of course.
I'm sure there's at least one thing. Yeah, and I can't buy it. Medical interface tends to be the armor upgrade that I abused during this game. Anyways, we'll be going this way. It's a quick walk, but speed it up anyway.
How can I help you?
Where's Ananias?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Ooh, he sounds like he's not in a hurry. Let's find out.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Vagabonds?
You have a problem with spacers?
With any transient population. Unreliable consumer bases. Tax dodgers, probably. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Opold, asked me to smuggle something for him.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
So you'll arrest him?
What?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll return
I'll
later.
look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are
What's with
grounded
that?
and surface access has been cut off.
Not to, speak over a character in a game, because that's against my tradition. What's with that shadow in the background? What the hell? Well, whose shadow is that? Why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Define personal escort.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Blah, 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 blah.
Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Goodbye.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while...
Ooh. Threatening.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan.
Oh, really?
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can see that.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Okay, so there's a possibly game-breaking glitch here on this planet. I'll show it to you guys if I can pull it off. But I'd rather not do it. I mean, I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys this glitch. Let's go ahead and speed up to where we're supposed to go here. Okay, here we are.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why me? What's this about?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in binary helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
I'll do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Sure.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Okay.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Of course, he's right over there, but we're not doing that just yet.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Lord Keen?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Shepard, Alliance Navy.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
An odd answer.
For the moment?
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
An intriguing coincidence.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... what is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Of course. Okay, so this glitch. I think I have to actually finish the mission that he just gave us before we can do it.
Conversation a form of imprisonment.
So much talky so far.
Why so few are willing to sit and
go ahead and talk to this idiot.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
If the price is right.
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
That is correct.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Small improvements.
Those aren't very large improvements. I suppose every little bit helps.
Shepard, this is a field in which improvements of 2% are dramatic enough to patent. I find it difficult to believe you would be sent to investigate this with such poor background knowledge. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That seems a bit high.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely, that's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
You sound guilty.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above-board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria are strictly on the level.
I'm being paged.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hee hee. Yeah, that didn't work out the exact same way it does every time.
Any results?
It's done.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
That's all?
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
That's not much. Whatever. Renegade points. Blah. Oh, God. Alright, so, we gotta go through the freaking elevator again. I'm going to go back to one of those, first chicks we met and see if I can talk to her about, her little thugs. Okay, instead, I can't find the frickin' chick that we met at, at the first part of Noveria. So, instead, I'm returning a package.
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package.
Yes, I have it with me.
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
My pleasure.
All part of the job.
I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
See, this is what happens when you don't have enough or enough charm or intimidate. No, thanks.
Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Analaeus.
If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
I'm leaving.
Good.
Ugh. Yeah, again. We're still going to be helping Lorik, though, because the mission is worth it. Lorik is much like Garrus. Not that he's also a Turian, but same attitude. So, again, gotta speed through the walking and the elevator. Ugh. Okay, here we are. And since we don't have Charm or Intimidate, this is gonna suck.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you. Why don't you just go? We'll pretend this never happened.
You want to cause trouble?
I don't want to hurt you, but since you begged for it, why not? And we get a ton of credits for doing this, too. So I'd say it's worth killing them. Go ahead and steal these weapons. Why not? And you might as well just rob the place, since you're already going to get renegade points for this. Strenus system. Alright, so that's another thing I can look into. We go over here, smack down this person, as soon as they come out of cover. Come on. Okay. So, up here. Real smart. But yes, you do get a ton of credits for killing these people. So if you really need the money, go ahead and do it. Because every time I've actually played this part, it's always ended up in a fight. Always. I don't think I've ever been through this door before, so we'll just go ahead and hack that too. Open up. Oh, wall safe. Crack that too. And that. I'm just killing my Medigel or my Omnigel right now. I don't care. I have more than enough. I can't talk now after that weird noise. I can always off-screen me, killing a bunch of items. So, another wall safe. Blah. Metal kit. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we get the hell out of here. After it's done saving and loading at the same time. Although, there's a slight difference, and you may not notice it right off the bat, but, oh, there they are.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
And who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
They didn't give me a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Oh.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Yes, you do, because you're shooting at me with one right now. You frickin' idiot. And now you're dead. How do you feel? And now my shields are back, and we're going to kill you. Like that. Apparently there's some dude down there, but, I don't mind. No credits. This is weird. Just a lot of boom. Well, there we go. We killed a corrupt cop. Basically. That's what they were. So, now we go back to Lorik, and then maybe I'll show you the glitch. If I can get it to work, anyway.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Must be Annaleis thugs.
It's probably Annaleis' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. So, like I said before, to Lorik. Well, to her now, but whatever.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why are you here?
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleis' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Corruption?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Annaleis is driving customers away.
In your job?
You work for Annaleis. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annaleis' guilt in one package.
You can't do this yourself?
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annaleis' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Yeah, well, I have my own mission.
I'd like to help you, Miss Parasini, but I need Keen's garage pass. It's vital to my mission.
Yes, yes. Fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is.
Annaleis is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll help you.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
I feel like she's been playing a different character Like, her voice completely changed. But here's Lorik, and, yeah.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Testify against Annaleus, please.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Annaleus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Crap. Take the evidence then.
I had to ask. If you're not willing, here's the evidence.
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never again be so careless as to find myself in these circumstances. I would provide a sum of 500 credits. Does that sound fair to you?
It does.
Very fair. Good luck, Mr. Keene.
I'm grateful for your help. My office will reopen with much improved profit margins, I dare say. I have some calls to make, starting with Mr. Annaleus.
Of course. Okay, so let's see if I can get this glitch going.
My office will open again soon.
Benezia, nope. Alright, can't.
I will continue to enjoy.
It's not gonna happen. Oh, look at that. Garrus is still poisoned for some reason. That'll fix it. Great. So, this is what happens when you don't put any points into Charm or Intimidate on your first playthrough. You get screwed on a lot of different things. We'll just say Charm and Intimidate 3. If I had Charm at 4 right now, we'd be in the green, but
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I don't think Keene will agree to testify. Can't you just take the evidence?
Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annaleus' guilt in one package.
great. So there you go.
I don't think Keene will agree to testify.
That's it.
Keene's testimony and records are...
I need more time.
It's hard to be patient this close to the end. I can't wait to work in real clothes again. You have any idea how much I hate skirts?
So we need more charm. Just 1 point. We just need 1 point of charm. So where do we get this 1 point? I'm curious myself. I'll think of something.